Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cultural Awards ceremony. This evening we're here to celebrate all of our learners, the many learners that participate in our school's cultural field. We are very, very excited to celebrate, and we hope that you are as excited as us. Just in reflection, last year we stood here and we kind of handed out certificates going, post-COVID, it was so nice to be together. And everyone was almost on a bit of a damper that COVID had happened. But I think COVID was almost one of the best things that happened for the cultural department. Because kids couldn't get in their faces, each other's faces on a rugby field, and they couldn't sweat on each other, sport took a bit of a backseat, which meant cultural opportunities were blooming because the kids could sit opposite each other with a mask on at a table and play some more chess. They could still debate. And it gave them the opportunity to explore the other options that Edgemead offered them. And therefore, we can see this wealth of learners that are now still participating. But don't get me wrong, many of these learners still participate in sport as well as academically. So we're very, very honored to have you all here, learners. This evening is about you. And just on another note, this is our first Cultural Awards that we are able to have Mr. Erasmus, our new principal, at. Many of you might not have met him yet, so I'd like to hand over to him to give you a brief introduction.
Good evening parents, school governing body, staff, and most importantly to our learners, the award winners this evening. It's a privilege to stand in this evening as the new headmaster of the school, and it really is an honor for me to address both the parents and our students on this really special evening. I come with a passion for the culture department of this school. Previously I'd overseen the restructuring of the culture department at Grey College, and I used to oversee the vice principal of that school at that stage that oversaw the culture and music departments. And I really witnessed firsthand how vital music, culture, and societies are for a school's vibrant atmosphere. You could hear a little bit of a difference when they were singing the national anthem. It sounded a bit more beautiful because our students are in the arts, so thank you for that. We will sing louder next year. I will keep the speech brief. There's a lot of certificates that need to be handed out. See, the sheer number of accolades truly excites me as the principal. Showcases that our learners are willing to step out of their comfort zones to be able to perform and push themselves. I shared with the parents at the grade 12 parent evenings with our students in the first assembly the theme for this year of 2024. And the theme is It's Our Time to Soar. Seeing you all here tonight being recognized for your contributions really does tell me that you are living up to this mission statement. You are soaring. The Edgemead High School Music and Culture Department is a thriving department of the school. I believe it's one of the largest departments of the school. And I can attest to that because I signed off every single one of these certificates. See, participation in clubs, societies, is not just about high school. It's not just about now sitting and getting as many badges as possible. It provides you with a distinct advantage as you go into your working future. See, dedication is required to practice. It takes hours to get ready for rehearsals and performances. This fosters resilience. Stepping out of your comfort zone to perform, which can be quite scary, enhances self-confidence. All things that you have learned thus far. These are essential social skills to prepare you for your futures. Remember, academic excellence is only a fraction of your schooling journey, and finding this delicate balance, because cultures and societies takes up much time, is crucial for your holistic development at school. Once again, heartfelt congratulations to all our learners and all the awards that you are going to win. Your commitment to the cultural fabric of Edgemead High School is truly commendable. I want to thank the parents for joining us this evening and getting time to celebrate with your children. I hope you have a good evening.
Before we move into the awards and handing over the certificates, just for clarity, we'd like to first of all mention that a number of the learners that are coming on stage tonight are going to be dressed in casual clothes. The reason for this is obviously they were in matric last year and have generously donated their clothes or don't want to wear them anymore. So apart from that, the awards recipients are awarded in different categories. In order to be here this evening, Mr. Erasmus mentioned participation. Participation is key, but it's also about achieving. Any learner that achieves here this evening has attended a minimum of 80% of any practice, or match whatever has taken place. A coach's certificate is awarded to a junior, a grade 8 or 9 learner that has a minimum of 80% attendance and has contributed greatly to their society. This is also the award for the first year seniors who participate and deserve special mention. Merit, Colours and Honours are the scroll awards that the learners will win. This goes to our senior learners. Merit is awarded to senior learners from grade 10 to 12 who have contributed greatly to the society for a number of years. Colours is awarded to seniors alone who are grade 10s to 12s and have contributed to the society but have also achieved beyond the walls of the school. What do we mean there? So if they participate in first aid, they maybe also volunteer at the paramedic services and act on the ambulances over the weekend, just an example. Honours, this is a tough one. So if we can compare, which I don't really like to do, on a sporting front, a learner would have to have achieved over a number of years within their sport, but also achieve Western Province Colours at under 18 level, and that is highest honours. Obviously, within the cultural department, we don't have Western Province Colours particularly, but to compare it, we have our music captain, Connor, who is he's part of the CPYO, the youth orchestra, and he's just been given the position as co-principal. If he were to make principal, that would be the highest prestige at under 18 level, and then he would be awarded full honours for that. So we try and create an equal where our learner is also able to achieve within their specific field. Just on that note, there is an exception. We will see some of the juniors come up on stage this evening and achieve a merit certificate. What does this mean? They will get scroll awards, but the only reason a junior would get a scroll award is because they entered or participated in a competition at an under 18 level. So our robotics learners, they are so competent and so advanced that they actually don't enter the junior grade 8 and 9 division, they enter the under 18 division and cream the competition. So they are then awarded appropriately. So without further ado, we're going to move into the award ceremony, and we're going to start with the service committee. If I can ask Mr. Erasmus and Mrs. van der Westhuizen to move to the side to hand over the certificates, and the service committee to please move forward. So who is our service committee? Our service committee is what you just enjoyed outside. They are the learners that put in the tireless hours behind the scenes, making things happen, and never really getting the deserved thanks that they need. So these learners are the ones that are standing, baking after school, serving on people, carrying water to us at a very hot athletics day. They are the backbone of the school that make things happen. So before we start, a big thank you to all of you and Mrs. van der Westhuizen and Mrs. Smith for what you do for the school. We will start with the coaches' certificates. We've got Riaz Jacobs, Mia Collins, Jenna Willenberg, Phoebe Berry, Tiana Green, Ruby Robinson, Zahid Khan, Rashan Fakir, Trinity Lopez, Tyra Medhurst, and Mia Cullen. Oh, sorry, we've got her name twice. We can congratulate them. Sorry, I got the name now, Shannon. Merit Awards for Service, Daniel Klein, Deline Hayuswayo, Skylar Detmer, Gabriella Erasmus, and Tamara Olsen. Right, next we have the Science Club. Unfortunately, Mrs. van Niekerk could not be here this evening, so she asked me to please read a small citation on her behalf. She says, "Today I would stand before you to reflect upon an incredible journey that the second year of our Science Club has been. It has been nothing short of wonderful, filled with growth, exploration, and success. This year marked a pivotal moment for our Science Club as we aim to broaden our horizons and expand the scope of what we can offer. Despite being in the early stages of our journey, I am thrilled to report that it has been a remarkably successful year. One of the most exciting aspects of this year has been the substantial increase in our membership. Our Science Club family has grown, attracting passionate minds eager to delve into the wonders of science. Together we have engaged in a multitude of activities and have not only enriched our knowledge, but also fostered a sense of camaraderie among our members. In the spirit of pushing our boundaries, we enthusiastically entered new competitions that tested the scientific acumen of our members. These challenges served as platforms for us to showcase our dedication, intellect, and teamwork. It is with immense pride that I can announce our first ever visit to the Cape Town Planetarium, a truly awe-inspiring experience that broadened our perspectives and ignited a newfound passion for the cosmos. As we stand on the cusp of the future, the AHS Science Club eagerly anticipates the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Our mission to inspire young minds and that are filled with the belief that through science we can unlock doors to the endless possibilities. The journey may just have begun, but the enthusiasm and passion that is within our club assure me that it is the best is yet to come. In closing, I express my heartfelt gratitude to each member, each mentor, and the supporters that have contributed to the success of the Science Club this year. Together, let us continue to explore, innovate, inspire, and for the love of science and the betterment of a collective future." Ms. van Niekerk. Right, the award winners are already up front. If I can ask Mr. Erasmus and Ms. Vedekot to go and hand over the awards to me, please. We will start with the coaches' certificates. Zoe Adriaanse, Madison Gerber, Gabriella Barnard in absentia, Amani Musaji, Jessica Mutan, Dylan van Eysen, Lima Matspatani, Ilihle Gotsana, and Alice Yang. Congratulations. The Merit Awards for Science Club go to Hina Patel, Jaden Karamba, Aidan Jordan, Adam Krogler, Jared Loksher, in absentia, Amir Bihardin, Sky Goslet, Keisha Swanepoel, Tandazele Mawena, and Shama Sibanda. Congratulations. I now hand over to Ms. Claymont for the meeting.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm overview of some of the achievements of both our debating and our Interact Society, but I will start off with our debating society first. Edgemead High's debating society boasts many incredible achievements over the past year. This group of young, forward-thinking learners never ceased to amaze me as their coach. Every time they faced a new fierce opponent or were presented with a debating motion that I thought would stump them, they gladly extended themselves and soared to new ranks within the leagues. We have a fresh group of grade 8s in our junior debating team, and it was an honor to watch them grow and become more confident throughout the year, sometimes a little too confident. They took on the provincial tournament with great enthusiasm, competing against teams with far more experience, and managed to walk away from the tournament with multiple wins. Notably, Zoe Fredrickson in grade 8 was also invited to attend trials for the national team. Our senior debating team truly outdid themselves. In the Rotary League, after an emotional and nail-biting semi-final debate, they placed 3rd in Cape Town and 1st in the northern suburbs. In the provincial tournament, our team progressed to the quarterfinal, where they ranked 7 overall amongst schools such as Springfield Convent, Westerford, and Herschel. Matthew Lee in grade 12 was also invited to attend trials for the national team. I'm incredibly proud of these debaters and how they've supported each other, shared knowledge, and created long-lasting memories together as a team. They take their wins with grace and their losses with humor. I cannot wait to see what 2024 holds for them. I'm going to ask Mr. Erasmus, please, to hand over the certificates. Starting off with our certificates. Zoe Fredrickson, Zoe Tace, Jashay Naidu, Alice Mutua, in absentia, Felicia Mangoli, Annabella Ferraz, and Sanchia Pavant. Congratulations. Okay, moving on to our merit recipients. Anako Supango, Dylan King in absentia, Annie Price, Chisom Tobachukwu, and Rukuzo Dube, also in absentia. Congratulations. Lastly, moving on to our colors recipients, Lincoln Yemen, Matthew Lee, Zena Marks, Kayla Van Heerden, Lerato Mputi, Kendra Duplessis, and Ryan Forster. Congratulations. Lastly, I'd like to make 2 more special mentions. Firstly, our most improved speaker is awarded to Matthew Lee. and our most valuable speaker awarded to Caleb McKibben. Okay, next up, moving on to our Interact Awards. It's always an honor to stand up and talk about the wonderful things our Interact Society has achieved in the past year. I'm going to give you a very brief summary of their many achievements throughout 2023. We kicked off the year with our annual Easter egg collection. We started with a goal of collecting 2,000 Easter eggs for Easterpath Junior Primary, and we far surpassed that goal with over 5,000 Easter eggs collected. We were able to bless multiple less fortunate homes, schools, and retirement villages. But our most notable was our trip to Alta du Toit Home for the mentally disabled. Many of these adults have been neglected by their own families, and all they crave is someone to have a conversation with. Our learners had a lot of fun spending time with them. I look forward to our Interact Club visiting them again this year. Our ongoing projects, such as our sandwich collection, beach cleanups, and bottle top drive in support of cleft palate operations, continue to thrive, and I'm excited for these projects to reach new heights this year. Our Interact Club continues to be the most highly recognized club in the country, one that is used as a model for other schools to strive towards. This year, our Interact Club has achieved the Presidential Citation for the 6th year in a row, and we are the only Interact Club in Africa to do so. I'm incredibly proud of these learners and their commitment to helping others. I'm going to pull them up now, starting with certificates. If I can ask Mr. Erasmus to hand them out. Thank you. Okay, Matthew Lee. Alex Janica. Megan Bannister. Annabella Ferraz. Kaylee Thorne. Shibono Chabalala in absentia. Connolly Joshua. Isabella Rotenbach. Dylan Williams in absentia, and Winnie Hope. Congratulations. Okay, moving on to our merit recipients. Louisa Cayman, Gabriella Barnard, in absentia. Isabella Barnard, also in absentia. Chanel Benjamin. Sarah Jones. Rebecca Jones. Jessica Maton. Francesca Wilcox. Ryan Foster. Annie Price. Kendra Duplessis. Aisha Bello, Hina Patel, and Leah Lewis, in absentia. Congratulations. Next, we move on to our colours recipients. Kayla van Heerden, Zena Marks, and Lerato Mbuti. Congratulations. Okay, next up I'm going to call the Goodwood Rotary Club up to assist me with handing out the pins, please. These pins are awarded to some of our office bearers for 2024, starting off with our treasurer, Megan Bannister. Our historian, Isabella Barnard, in absentia. Our secretary, Kendra Duplessis. Our Vice President, Francesca Woodcox. And finally, our President for 2024, Annabella Ferraz. I'm going to ask our 2023 President, Kayla van Heerden, to step up on stage and hand over to the Goodwood Rotary Club to tell you about our presidential citation.
Good evening, Principal Erasmus, governing body members, parents, pupils. You might wonder, what is the Goodwood Rotary Club? What do we have to do with the Edgemead High Interact Club? The Goodwood Rotary Club has been assisting, and the fancy word we use is sponsoring, the Edgemead High Interact Club for approximately 32 years. The principal's own brother was part of the club in 2005, I believe. So there's good genes in the family. What does the Interact Club do? You've heard of things that they do. They essentially give of themselves to give back to the community. Rotary is an organisation that is about 1.3 million members internationally. And we have a president. This year he happens to be an Irishman, and he, due to their qualifications, the Interact High qualification, Edgemead High Interact Club qualifications, certain criteria they've met and exceeded, and for the 6th year in a row they have been awarded the Rotary International Presidential Citation. As Daniela said, the leading Interact Club in Africa, and one of the leading ones, obviously, in South Africa, and makes us extremely proud. It's not much, I would read it to you, but it doesn't say much. It hangs, along with others, in Daniela Clayton's office, I believe. And yeah, extremely proud and very, very well. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Payne. I'm here to represent our audiovisual learners. We're not used to being in the spotlight. We're usually the ones behind the spotlight pointing it at other people. But I think this is a fantastic opportunity for us to at least acknowledge really the 4 learners that I found were the glue of my society last year, and really my mainstays this year as well, I hope. So just to keep it brief, I'm going to award Tegwin Green with her certificate for acknowledgement. So, thank you. I want to congratulate Zoe Hans, Lisa Loeffler, and Kieran Landwood for their contributions and their merit certificates.
Good evening, I'm Mr. Freitas and I'm here to represent the Photography Society. Just a little bit about us. You don't often see us because we're the ones behind the camera. We are primarily a service society. These are the learners that you are going to see at events like this one, taking photos at the Derby Days, at athletics days, concerts, wherever. Those are the learners that you're going to be seeing. Where you'll find their photos, in our yearbook, soon to be on our website, and also on our social media. Yeah. I do want to thank this group of learners. They do work very hard. A lot of them are also sports people, and you'll see some of them have also already been up for some other culture and music and performing arts. So they are some hard-working learners, and yet they're still here early, ready with camera in hand to take photos for the school. So thank you to the 8 of you. I'd like to ask Ms. Grindelwald and Ms. Erasmus if they'll hand it off for me. Naima Adams, in absentia. Megan Bannister. Madison Castle, in absentia. Kayla DuPont. Gabriella Erasmus. Isabella Cabella. Shidozio Corso. Tamara Olsen. Sarah Prince. Shakira Islami in absentia, and Taylor Struber. Well done. everyone. I'm Mrs. Payne, and I'm representing both First Aid and blood donors this evening. First Aid in 2023 was an extraordinary one. The addition of the First Aid hut, the new building, well, not so new anymore, in October 2022, has made being on duty much more convenient. We feel extremely appreciated by players and coaches for our work last year. We've grown and become almost like family and have had so much fun helping the injured. Not to say that we enjoyed the fact that they were injured. Whenever faced with an injury we were unaware of, we called on each other for help. So I would like to just take this opportunity to thank all the first aiders, in particular the committee members and the volunteers and anyone who showed interest and dedication in first aiding last year. And we are looking forward to another great year in the First Aid Society this year. I'd like to ask Mrs. Groenewald and Mr. Erasmus to hand over the awards. Apologies, this is a bit of a long one. So our learners receiving merit certificates this evening: Isabella Billand, Shiloh Rohan, Aisha Bello, Dean Oosthuizen, Dylan van Eysel, Aaron van der Walt, Georgia Lee Stein, Hannah Blum, Isabel van der Merwe, Jashay Naidu, Joshua Grace, in absentia, Leo Lutz in absentia, Madison Smith, Nurjahan Samai, Ruby Robinson, Shema Sibanda, Sky Goslet, Yanda Bombana, and Zena Marks. Thank you. Our Colours Awards this evening are being awarded to our heads of society as well as another learner who showed extreme dedication last year. So Amy Wunenberg, Head of First Aid for 2024. Joshua Erasmus, Head of First Aid for 2024 in absentia. Gabriella Barnard, Head of First Aid in 2023 in absentia. Kayla van Heerden, Head of First Aid in 2023. And Matthew Barnes. Was a very fun and productive year for our Blood Donor Society. We had 4 clinics, as we do most years, one each term. We completed peer promoter training for new peer promoters, new committee members in October last year, which allowed the new members of the committee to receive training so that they would know exactly what to do at a clinic and how to assist the people from Western Cape Blood Services. I'm proud to say that in total last year, Edgemead High School donated over 157 pints of blood, which meant that we saved over 471 lives last year. Just a thank you to our committee members, thank you to all the learners who donated, and thank you to Western Cape Blood Service for all that they do. We are looking forward to this year's events. We have a few certificates to hand out this evening. Our achievement certificates to Zizipo Koma, Asanda Guamanda in her absence, Chelsea Yeagers in her absence, Danielle Jones in her absence, Monique Nelson in her absence, and Tandazila Bewana. Some of our matric learners from last year who have been in the society for many years, who have been on the committee for many years and showed great dedication. So our merit certificates go to Matthew Lee, Jordan Malan in absentia, and Aisha Bello.
Good evening, Mr. Erasmus, fellow staff, school governing body, and learners, as well as parents. After reviewing the past year, I came up with a little bit of an analogy that I'd like to share with you all. Life can be like a game of chess. Every move should be calculated, and even the smallest mistake can set you back months. And in chess, it can cost you the game. This is certainly true for the learners at the Edgemead High School chess team. When I started last year as chess manager, we ranked at the bottom of B League. But a year later, through hard work, perseverance, and constant drive from each other to become better at the game of chess, we as Eagles helped hold our heads high, standing in the third spot in the A League, which is the top league in the Metro North District, which is a huge achievement for us as Edgemead High School. Special mention should be made to learners such as Ryan Yang, who achieved his Western Province colours with chess. Then learners such as Connor Lee Joshua, Candice Yang, Max Charnik, Joshua Pape, and Kieran Formley, among others who all took part in tournaments where they faced off against opponents of all ages and ranks, often high ranks in themselves, rising to the challenge at times, even beating these opponents. I have no doubt that this year holds new opportunities for us to not only learn and grow, but also to put ourselves out there as one of the premier chess schools in the district. We are currently underway preparing for the Alex Forbes Battleboards tournament. This tournament is the first of its kind of this scale and of this intensity, in which schools from around the Western Cape take part and then have the opportunity to move to the national tournament, which is estimated to comprise of about 1,280 learners. I'm really excited for what this year has ahead of us, and really proud of what our learners have accomplished thus far. I ask Mr. Erasmus and Mrs. Groenewald to please hand out the certificates. Starting with our coaches' certificates. For most dedicated junior chess player, Max Traunik. Max, you are receiving a second certificate. Also, most promising junior chess player, Max Traunik. For Best Overall Junior Chess Player, Joshua Carpe. Our merit certificates, James Chu, Karen Formley, Bruce Liao, and Katsumo Kete. Our color certificate is awarded to Ryan Yang. Alright, thank you so much.
Good evening, Mr. Erasmus, staff, SGB, and of course parents, and most importantly, our learners. I'm here today to talk about the News Desk Society. So News Desk is comprised, I can see a lot of you have no idea what I'm talking about. News Desk is comprised of a dynamic group of learners who are passionate about keeping the school community informed about the latest happenings. With a diverse range of interests, these students take on the responsibility of reporting on various aspects of school life, including sports events, cultural activities, and academic achievements. These learners work collaboratively to ensure that they deliver engaging content to their fellow students and teachers. Parents, you are more than welcome to go watch some of our News Desk videos on the EHS Instagram page and Facebook. I would like to thank everyone that has helped News Desk grow so much, and also every individual that has agreed to participate in interviews, even if you were bribed to do so. As a society, and I'm extremely proud of each member and excited for the future of News Desk. As you can see, there's not a lot of News Desk members here tonight because what they do is so extremely special that I can only trust them to do it for now. Okay, can I please ask Ms. Grunewald and Mr. Erasmus to hand out their certificates? Thank you. First of all is Leila Draper. Then Kaylee Fennell. Sisipo Timbani. Tendor Litsade. Congratulations, guys. Then Jessica Reed. And then I have a merit award for my partner in crime, Calissa van Heerden, who has been the head of the News Desk Society now for 2 years. Congratulations.
Good evening, Mr. Erasmus, SGB, parents, staff, and learners. I'm Mr. Kleinsmith, and I'm lucky enough to run the eSports Club, or the gaming club, at Edgemead High School. We launched our eSports Club last year in 2023, and we've had quite a busy year. We competed in 2 gaming titles, those being Rocket League and Overwatch 2. The Rocket League team had a great year. We competed in the African Cyber Gaming League, or the ACGL, with the team finishing top of their group in Term 1. We were promoted to the Premier Division in Term 2, which meant the team had to participate in group stages and then move on to the knockouts. We finished in the top 4 in the knockout stage in Term 2. Term 3 consisted of knockout rounds, with the team finishing in the top 8 in South Africa. The Rocket League team competed at the Kuro Clash LAN in June, showing great spirit and finishing in the top 3 of the competition. So well done to the team. The Overwatch 2 team had a fantastic year. The team was invited to Comic-Con Cape Town in April. We competed in the RGB gaming tournament with 7 other schools from South Africa. So those being Rondebosch, Paulrus, Waterkloof, and Paul Boys, to name a few. Needless to say, we were quite nervous, because this was our first competitive series of matches. The team showed brilliant professionalism and spirit, winning each stage in the competition and ultimately taking home the first place trophy. Furthermore, the Overwatch team competed in the African Cyber Gaming League in Term 3. The team finished top of their group without losing a game. We went on to compete at the knockout stages in Term 4, where the team finished the tournament as the overall winners. The team competed at the Kuro Clash LAN as well in June against 4 other schools around the Western Cape. I'm proud to say that we took the top spot at Kuro Clash LAN as well, and I'm proud to say that the Overwatch 2 team went unbeaten in their first year of competitive gaming, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It was a successful first year for our esports club, and I look forward to the upcoming season, and I look forward to working with the talented learners that we have at EHS in 2024. A big thank you has to go to our Rocket League coach, Coach Sean, for all his help and dedication with the Rocket League team. I'd like to ask Sean and Mr. Erasmus to please assist me with the handing out of the certificates. Guess I'll call out the coach's certificate first. That's for the Rocket League boys. So the first is Ahmed Vahed in his absence, and Jordan Titus. Congratulations to Jordan. Next is the merit for the Overwatch 2 boys. So we have Justin Redane, Dale English, Matthew Lowe, Donovan Harris, and Rios Jacobs. Congratulations.
Good evening, Mr. Erasmus, SGB members, colleagues, parents, and of course, learners. It has been a privilege running the Robotics Society and working with these awesome young people these past few years. Our robotics learners have been extremely busy competing in international competitions like the First Lego League and the World Robotics Olympiad. Since the start of our robotics club in 2018, our learners have done exceptionally well and have been representing not only our school, but the Western Cape at these international competitions. In 2020, one of our robotics teams was selected to represent South Africa at the First Lego League competition in Brazil. In our 2023 season, we entered 10 robotics teams into the provincial finals of the World Robotics Olympiad competition at Kuro Durbanville. Here we competed against schools from all over the Western Cape, like Parklands, La Rochelle, and even a school from Swellendam. Seeing as our teams had been doing so well in the previous years, we made the bold decision to enter all our robotics teams into the senior under-18 category. This was a daring decision, as most of our teams comprised of grade 8 and grade 9 learners. It seemed that it was the correct decision, as one of our grade 8 teams, consisting of Daniel King and Ruben Gobi, won the entire senior division and automatically qualified for nationals. The World Robotics Olympiad Committee collates all the province scores from the provincial competitions, and then the top 20 teams with the highest scores in the country are then invited to compete at the national competition. Edgemead Robotics Club fared so well that 4 out of our 10 ranked in the top 20 in the country and were invited to compete at the national competition. 2 of our other teams narrowly missed out, being ranked the 21st and the 24th team in the country. We are so proud of them all. 2023, as you heard, was an extremely successful year for our robotics club. We will be competing in the WRO again this year, with some of our senior teams deciding to challenge themselves by entering the Future Innovators competition. So the Future Innovators category is a project-based competition where the learners will have to create their own intelligent robot, finding a solution to a real worldwide problem. The judges will not only grade our learners on the robotic solution, but will also look at aspects of their innovation and entrepreneurship. Our current club has grown in numbers, and I'm excited to see what this season will hold in store for us. Thank you. Could I ask Mr. Erasmus and Ms. Trimble to please hand over the certificates? We'll start with our coaches' certificates. Abigail Grant, Aidan Bulyun, Arui Mohansha, Bradley Hoon, Calvin Fairman, Connor Evans, in absentia, Dylan van Aysen, Hina Patel, Jock Besedenote, Jaden Karamba, Katleho Vinga, Kerry Tager, Carl Fourie in absentia, Laura Hartenberg, I think we'll congratulate this group first and then continue. Well done. Continuing with our coaches' certificates, Liam Fortain, Maria Kiembe, Matthew Sheldon, Rakib Thurthuri, Neo Tanai, Nicholas Vura, Ruwaid Mateus in absentia, Sakina Abrams, Yadav Mohansha, and Alice Jan. Congratulations. Our Merit Awards for Robotics, Blake Andries, Connor Joshua, Daniel King, Dominic Knight in absentia, Isabella Rautenbach, James Cormier in absentia, Liam Stockberg, Ruben Gobi, Sebastian Porter, and Zane Nobriga. Congratulations. I now hand over to Performing Arts.
Good evening, EHS staff, parents, and learners. Bruce Lee once said, "If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life." There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. I am Miss Adams, and I am the new drama teacher, as well as the new head of Drama Society. Unfortunately, Ms. Berger was not able to join us tonight, but I am privileged to stand before you this evening, honoring these lovely young people. While I may not have been here to start their journeys with them, I am so looking forward to continuing the work that was started here, and with your help, taking it to new heights. The Drama Society of 2023 was a huge success. I am sure the memories that were made will be cherished forever. The Society participated in 3 major competitions last year. Their first competition took place in Montague. The kids enjoyed every bit of this first experience and shared many laughs with new friends from competing schools. The second competition took place at Durbanville Festival. The kids were so proud to represent our school and continued making new memories with new friends. The third competition was the biggest one, the Attrikafeer Tinoneer Toneel. The kids were judged by professionals. They enjoyed this journey and opportunity so much that it is still an exciting topic of conversation. The reason the society was established was to help our kids develop the skills that they can use, not only in their everyday lives, but in pursuing professional careers such as acting, production and design, as well as becoming sound and lighting engineers. Looking forward, our EHS Drama Society aims to take part in a variety of yearly competitions, taking place in spaces like the Artscapes Theatre, Montague City Hall, UCT Baxter Theatre, and the Somerset West Playhouse Theatre. This will give our kids the opportunity and the platform to begin their journey and possibly find their passions on stage or working behind the scenes. Starting here gives our kids a chance to make a name for themselves. And who knows, we could be looking at our future actors, writers, stage managers, costume and makeup designers, as well as lighting and sound gurus. Our Drama Society is dedicated to creating a safe space for our kids where they can exist freely. Whether it be through portraying various characters, singing their hearts out, designing creative sets and props, or fundraising to make our visions a reality. P.S. Parents, please note that last point was a bit of a nudge, wink, wink, because we are definitely going to need some help to make these dreams come true. Our society uses newly written scripts so that roles can be dedicated to our cast and crew. Auditions take place at the beginning of the year and thereafter rehearsals are twice a week, growing as performance days get closer. This ensures the group is focused and dedicated, all working hard to carry the EHS Drama Society's name with pride. Thank you all so much for your passion to our society, and we are excited to get started once more. Could I please ask Ms. Alf and Ms. Kitchen to come and help with the certificates? In absentia, we have Zara Stevens and Jade Treya. And then for certificates, we have Josh Barnes, Jaden Lee Wallace, Sky Goslet, Megan Bannister, Basi Shambuluka, Acacia Matesa, Kiri Tega, Leila Draper, Maria Kambele, Kirsten Adams, Arlo van Kerk, Zoe Tace, Danica Baker, Yaya Malinga, Fatemba Kaboda, and Kira Kwota. Congratulations, guys. Writing merits. We have Amo Kwadi, Olotando Khansho, Tendo Lizadi, Zahir Khan, Tegan Wota, Tori Mayer, Kaylee Horn, and Sabrina Porter. Congratulations. And then last we have colors. Two of our ex-matriculants. I'm hoping that they're on here. We have Catherine Atherton and Theo Maximler. My apologies. Congratulations, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Erasmus, governing body members, parents, staff, and learners. Sorry. We had a music camp this past weekend, so my voice it's really, apologies. I'm going to start before I move on to music. On behalf of the Art Society, and the artists are also not the ones that want to be seen and speaking in public. They also like to be there on their own, creating art. So on behalf of the Visual Art Society, I would like to start by reading a little piece that Kira Maritz, a past matric learner from last year, wrote about the Visual Art Society. The art department as a collective has developed tremendously this year, has become more involved in school events and inspired many students to embrace and pursue art in a manner that enriches their lives. We have effectively proven how valuable the subject and our growing society is to the school, contributing largely to the vibrant and expressive atmosphere in HB High School. Many often underestimate how physically and emotionally demanding art can be. As visual art students, we are forced to look within ourselves in order to develop a sense of self-awareness and identity. Before each formal practical, students create extensive visual explorations surrounding the topic their final piece will be based on. Through this, students are able to openly and creatively work through their emotions, values, and personal opinions. The art classroom has become a safe haven to countless students who have found comfort in the accepting and welcoming attitude of those involved in art, providing them with a healthy creative outlet. The class has gone through a drastic transformation over the past few years, with art learners each marking the space with their own work, as well as collaborating with others on larger murals. Through these renovative projects, learners have discovered a sense of pride and community in the shared space. Open discussions and critiques have been extremely beneficial to students seeking an alternative perspective on the concept communicated or technique displayed. While exposing personal thoughts and experiences in the form of art can leave one feeling exceptionally vulnerable, constructive and supportive comments from peers almost instantly puts you at ease. Each art class may have a different dynamic, although it has become clear to me that most develop a family-like bond, encouraging each member to strive for success. Art Society focuses on teaching new techniques, exploring mediums, providing thought-provoking concepts for students to adopt into their own art styles, and simply offering a space for learners to work independently. Each week, Art Society members begin creating an artwork that will be represented and displayed in the following meeting, providing them with an appropriate amount of time to build on their original idea and add finer details to the composition. Students are encouraged to step outside of their comfort zones while expanding their knowledge of art and the history that accompanies it. The art department has accomplished so much and aims to provide even more opportunities to students in the following years. A number of students assisted in the creation of the enchanting set of this last year's production of Beauty and the Beast, resulting in a major success and an unforgettable experience. I will be eternally grateful to the head of our department, Ms. Alice, who takes great interest in the work and well-being of her learners and has been a constant source of support and guidance. I'm certain art as a subject, as well as Art Society, will continue to flourish under the passionate and capable learners of EHS. That's from Kira Maritz, who's a past grade 12 learner from last year. I would now like to ask Ms. Alice and Ms. Kitching to please move over to the side of the stage, and the Art Society learners to please line up. We'll start with the coaching certificates. Apelele Tonka, Chelsea Mashari, Danica Baker, Joe Stanley, Isabella Rotenbach, Ruben Gobi, Mariah Kayembe, in absentia, I believe, Jenna Evans, Malika Bingham, Bao Wen Feng, Yaya Malinga, Buhodle Makumole, Sabrina Porter, Shiloh Rowan, Yanda Bongwana, Bjorn Kutsia. I think we need to rather move on. Let's congratulate the speaker. Still on courtesy certificates, Cara Murphy, Gabriel Del Vera, Tara King, Tiana Moodley, Madison Jeffrey, in absentia, and Justin Lloyd, in absentia. Congratulations. Moving on to the merit certificates. In absentia, we have Emma Simpson, Kaylee Beneke, and Cara Greenan. Then we have Jordan Kruger, Saskia Barishkafni, Kiara Fredericks, Liema Mstwana, Tamarin Olsen, and Mayoran Govender in his absence. Okay, then we also have 3 past matrics who received in their absence colours: Kira Moritz, Leandra Niker, and William Robinson. Congratulations. Okay, next up, we move on to the collaboration between the 3 departments: the music department, the art department, and the drama department. And once again, last year, I think, did a fantastic job in putting all our departments together and creating magic in this very hall. We transformed this hall into a theatre once again and brought to life the tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast, with some exceptionally talented learners, the voices, the training that went into those voices, the acting, the hours spent in guidance with the acting, the set, the construction of the set, the painting of the set, the band, well, the orchestra, and even some of our own learners playing along with professional musicians brought in. I think we raised the bar once again, and it's going to be a tough one to follow, but we'll try to do that next year. I'm so very, very proud of the whole group, whether it be the lead actors, the chorus, orchestra, backstage, makeup. Am I leaving something out? Makeup, costumes, lighting, all of it. So exceptionally proud of all of you guys, the hours that went in. And please ask you to come forward so we can please congratulate you. And I'm going to ask Mr. Erasmus and Ms. Adams, please. Okay, this is a big group. I will divide them into bits. We'll start with merit certificates. In absentia, Zara Stevens and Jade Dreyer. And then we'll move on. Erin McGarry, Tristan Simpson, Kiri Lee Tager, Tori Mayer, Janelle Hogue, Jack Sims, Danique Forster, Caitlin Hashik, Layla Draper, Summer Williams, Sky Goslet, Layla Briggs, and Gemma Beret. We'll take a break there. Congratulations to you all. Continuing with merit certificates, Amy van Rennen, Kendra Barker, Kiara Fredericks, Jessica Rothman, Phoenix Quillifield, Raquel de Gouveia, Zoe Adriaanse, Wing Yi Lian, in absentia, Natasha Sardina, also not yet, Ryan Yang, Miguel Sawyer, Kayla Welby Solomon, James Chu, Sky Lowe, Monica Finlayson, and Mary Finlayson. And then I'll take another break there. Congratulations. Continuing with merit certificates, Jason Marais, Nicole Beatty, Bjorn Kutsia, Caleb Belay, Saskia Lapshkachny, Lisa Loebscher, Dean Westhuizen, Liam Pitcher, Zach Adams, Jordan Kruger, Kira Moritz in her absence, Nikita Lapshkachny, Liema Msutwana, some of our kids are involved in a lot of things. I don't realize that they've been awarded for it. Leandro Niker in her absence, Keandra Hawkins, Trinity Lopez, Zoe Hans, Anna Vaskalbeek, in absentia, Jessica Dupree, Chisholm Towachuku, Emilie Fakiela, absence, Jessica Maton, Roxy Hewitt, absent, and Cassidy Ulrich, absent. That's the lot of the merits. Congratulations. Okay, and now moving on to our colors. In her absence, our Teapot, Shawna Shabalala, and Belle's father, Alex Afrikander, received colors. Then we move on to Belle herself, Eden Evans. Our lovely beast, Matthew Lee. Our chip, Kayla Pont. Our candlestick, Darlene Schnackenberg. The lovely feather duster, Ian Maximla. Our Madame Wardrobe, Jaden Leopolis. Oh, and the lovely Gaston, Zaire Khan. Amogelan Kwadi, his little sidekick. Our enchantress, Catherine Atherton. the wound up clock, Tatum Maximla. And our two orchestra members, Connor Vermeulen and Zena Marks. Congratulations. So same as with the visual artists, the musicians also don't like speaking in front of people. For somehow they manage to play the instruments fine. They love singing, some of them, in front of people. Don't ask them to talk. So I'm going to continue with all the music ensembles here, and I'm going to ask them to assist me. But before I start, I just want to say an overall about the music department. My heart is bursting. The music wing is bursting. We don't have space. We don't have enough hours in a day. We do not have enough days in a week. And somehow these kids manage to, even recently last year at sports days, they roped us in. We make music at sports days. Our bands go out there and we make music. And still our kids manage to find time for academics and manage to juggle everything. So just overall, to all of these groups that I'm going to move through now, congratulations, you guys are super talented, and it is an absolute pleasure working with every one of you guys. Okay, first up I want to move on to flute ensemble. I'm going to ask Mr. Cedrus and Ms. Holmes to assist him. Please, flute ensemble. Coach's certificate, Rakib Fafri. Isidile Mpiani. Cassidy Williams. Moving on to merit, Catherine Atherton. And then I'm moving on to colors. Two of our flute ensemble learners have auditioned and successfully made it into the Cape Philharmonic Youth Wind Ensemble, Zena Marks and Sipasile Matlo. Okay, learners, can I just ask that we sit up straight? I'm going to move through this quickly, we're almost done. Okay, moving on to drumline. Can I please ask Mr. Erasmus and Ms. Holmes? I lied. Mr. Davids is here for that. He's getting his steps in tonight. I just wanted to give him a few extra. Okay, so drumline, Mr. Davids, and we've got Rukudzo Dube, coach's certificate, in his absence. Miguel Salier. Diego Dankers receives merit, as well as Dean Westhuizen. Okay, Mr. Erasmus, for this one I would like for you to move over to that side, and Ms. Holmes to assist. I'm calling them marimba learners. Coach's certificate in absentia, Lake Dube, Annabella Ferraz, Amy Willenberg, merit certificate in their absence, Shiwono Shabalala and Gita Thomas, Therusha Pariachi, Ina Patel, Janae Pettit, in absence. Onako Sipangu, Elissa van Heerden, and Isabella Barnard in her absence. Congratulations. I'm moving on to the pop band, please. Merit certificates in our absence: Shimona Chabalala, Catherine Woodbourne, Connor from Yellen, Emily Ullman, Eden Ebbets, and Dean Westhuizen. Congratulations. Mini jazz. See a few people make U-turns every now and then. And just go back that way. Coach's certificate, Tendo Lazade. And Keegan September. Merit, Ryan Yang, and Dean Westhuizen. Congratulations. Okay, jazz band, come forward please, and Mr. Davids, please join us. Okay, we start with the coach's certificates. Aidan van der Merwe, in his absence. Nicholas Herman. Matthew Lee. Ia Maxima. Liakanya Hashe, Daniel King, moving on to merit in her absence, Tana Kiddy, Catherine Woodbourne, Dean Westhuizen, Zena Marks, Catherine Atherton, and Hannah Basha in her absence. Okay, I'm going to ask Mr. Erasmus for the last two. Assist again in his zones. Can I ask the choir to come forward? Certificates. Kayla van Skalbeck. Gabriella Claassen, Gita Hofmeester, Isabella Swain, Zoe Williams, Leila Niemand, Nati Gumede, Sipepelo Zuma, Thania Omar, Kanya Antoni, congratulations. Moving on to Merit, Donna Schnackenberg. Amogelan Kwadi. In her absence, Shulwamir Shabalala. Matthew Lee. Connor Vermeulen. Caitlin Ashik. Catherine Atherton, and Thea Alexander. Congratulations. And then our final one for tonight, orchestra, please line up. So we started our orchestra up from scratch again at the start of last year after COVID kind of took us into a slump. And the amount of grade 8s that started to learn an instrument for the first time at the beginning of last year and then were able to build themselves up to the point where they ended up joining the orchestra is amazing. So I have so much hope, and I'm excited to see what the next few years are going to bring with this orchestra. Start with the coaches certificates. In their absence, Nishla Ranji, Tana Kiri, and Imana Mapaku. Usivile Mpiani. Andor Simon. Salma Arifdin. Sipepelo Zuma. Emily Mel. Phoenix Olivier. Cassidy Williams. Nicole Caramba. Sipesihle Matlo. Liakanya Hashe. Dean Westhuizen. Kniwe Monkwe. Jaden Karamba. Isabella Cabella. Daniel King. And then Colours is awarded to Connor Vermeulen for, as you heard earlier on, being a member of the Cape Philharmonic Youth Orchestra and recently stepping up into the position of co-principal of the cello section in Cape Philharmonic Youth Orchestra. That's all of that from my side. Thank you very much.
Good evening, parents, teachers, members of the governing body, learners, and our new principal, Mr. Erasmus. On behalf of the learners of the Cultural Department who are involved in drama, art and music, as well as the Interact Society, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the amazing teachers that guide, support, motivate, and encourage us to live life abundantly. We are so grateful to have teachers who really see us for who we are and help us to use our talents in the best way possible. We are extremely blessed to have access to an array of musical instruments and equipment. We were told that life at Edgemead High is very busy, and it is very true. We can take part in choirs, solos, bands, music ensembles, drama, art, clubs and societies, and the Interact Club, and so many more activities that EHS offers. Then, a huge thank you to our school for this wonderful evening, to show recognition and providing that hard work, passion, and resilience pays off. Just like at a concert, there's always a backstage crew, and without them, there would be no main event. To our parents, our backstage crew, a heartfelt thank you for all your hard work, caring, support, and believing in us, for driving us up and down to rehearsals and practices, even though we drive you crazy sometimes. Thank you for helping us soar. I shall leave you with a quote from Plato. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everyone. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening further.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with us, but ultimately this is your fault that your children are so creative and talented. It was a great evening and a great success to share and celebrate with you. Drive safe. We'll see you next year.